Everyone's past can be scary, and mine definitely was, but understanding that Jesus was always there waiting for me to come back and to embrace me, now life is completely different.
My name's Brittany Amato, and I've been coming to DC3 for about 6 months.
My name is Lily, and I've been at DC3 for 6 months.
I'm Chloe, and I've been coming here for probably about a year now.
Hi, my name is Jade, and I've been going to DC3 for 2 years.
My name's Mia, and I've been coming to this church for 6 months.
My name's Angela Kammer, and I've been coming to DC3 since around April of 2025.
My name is Bradley, and I've been coming to church for 6 months.
Hi, my name's Alex Amato. I've been coming to DC3 for about 6 months. During the time of my adult life, a lot of it was just misleading, trying to fit in, letting the pressures of the world take over. I knew what was right in my heart or in my mind, but I never really had that full relationship with Jesus that today and moving forward is what I know is the right answer.
I would say life was just really confusing, trying to find your way. I would say I was very anxious and lonely, just kind of trying to figure out life by myself.
So before I met Jesus, I think my internal compass was kind of just always spinning because I was always looking for God's guidance, and then now it feels like it's anchored.
Before I met Jesus, I felt real sad and really lonely.
I felt sad, and I just felt it felt weird.
My life before was kind of dull, bad decision after bad decision.
My life before I accepted Jesus was messed up, and I didn't know what to do then.
So I originally gave my life to Jesus when I was a little kid, back at this church when it was Abundant Life. And then through the years, I kind of lost my way. And then about a year ago is when I fully dedicated my life to Jesus.
I accepted Jesus when I started going to youth group and learning more about him.
I decided to follow Jesus at the salvation class.
I've decided to follow Jesus at the salvation class.
I accepted Jesus at camp because being around all those people made me realize that this is what I want.
I decided to follow Jesus at salvation class.
I was originally raised in church as a kid and had fallen away as an adult. I had a pretty difficult experience in the church, which made me kind of walk away from everything for a while to unpack it. And as I got older, I really just recently started to develop my relationship with Jesus more. I feel like about 8 months ago, he really sought me out exactly where I was and kind of picked up the pieces from what had happened a long time ago.
It's when I was 17 and I had a near-death experience in a shopping center. I guess I experienced another realm of sorts. There are different colors and sensations that don't exist here on earth. And I felt this overwhelming sense of peace and unconditional love from that. And when I got out of it, I went from being an atheist with a lot of trauma and really believing in God. And from then, I didn't realize what I was doing every night was prayer. And I felt like I heard from him all the time. I felt like I had a radio antenna connected to him. And then as I went on through life, no one really introduced me to Christianity. So I did not know any of it. And anything that I did experience related to Christianity was not very good. So I didn't really understand what it meant to be a follower of Jesus. So over time, I just kind of became lost, but I was always looking for God because I knew who he was. Then in January of this year, I came about an organization, Christian Medical Ministries down in Fort Myers, and their executive director, when they were first meeting me, talking about how we could collaborate, he was the first person who straight up asked me, do you want to be a Christian? And I was like, whoa, that's intense. I'm not going to tell you yes unless I really mean it. But I can promise you that I will read the Bible. That's I'm a person of my word, so I'm going to do that. And that's something I've always wanted to do. So as I was reading the Bible, I remember reading the book of Romans and just having my mind blown all the time because everything I knew was on paper. And I was like, wow, like this is it. Like this is actually like the God that I met. My life now since giving my life to Jesus is, I guess I feel a lot more alive and more like myself. The year before I got to know him, I kept going around thinking like, there's something wrong with me. I don't feel like myself. Like, what's going on? Like, this isn't me. So now I don't feel like that anymore. And I feel like I've been blessed in ways that I couldn't imagine. Now, like, my church is my family, and that was always important to me. So that's been like a really great thing to have.
Since I followed Jesus, I felt a lot happier, and it's been great.
After I met Jesus, I felt real happier. I was not really scared of everything, and I was happy.
My life is different because I know what to do now, and he's been telling me everything I need to know.
My life's different because now it's full, more enjoyable. Like, I've gotten closer with a lot of friends, everyone here. It's been great.
Things have changed incredibly. God has definitely restored me and healed me in many, many ways, which I am very thankful for, and restored my family along with it along the way. And getting to learn to be close with him in a relationship has been really incredible.
The biggest thing for me, and I probably can speak for the rest of them, is family restoration. Giving my life to Jesus, being fully committed, and working with Jesus to be the person I'm supposed to be through him has really restored not just myself, but my family. And just everyday life is completely different now. Having a purpose, knowing that no matter what I've done in my past, not letting that affect my future with Jesus.
I want to be baptized because since I met God, I knew I wanted to express it externally, but I didn't know how. And now that I understand the faith more and like what it means to be a disciple of Jesus, not just a Christian, I really want to show that to the world and have people become disciples of Jesus as well.
I'm just really excited for my newer relationship with God and the outward expression of being baptized and getting to also share that with my kids as a mom and as our family.
I want to be baptized because I love Jesus.
I want to be baptized because I want to show people that I do believe in Jesus.
I want to be baptized to show how much I love Jesus.
I want to be baptized because I given my life to Jesus, and I want to show the world that.
I want to be baptized because of two things, really. One is because, the outward commitment to me is very outstanding, and it's, sentimental as far as, expressing it to everybody that, hey, this is what I want to do. And then two, being an example for my family.
I want to be baptized because I want to show my family that they can grow in their faith to help grow my faith.
I am authentically myself.
I am loved.
I am free.
I am loved. I am loved.
I am free.
I am loved.
I am renewed.